Here we are at Expo West, perhaps the largest natural products trade show in the country. Everything from natural body care, health foods, and dietary supplements, it's here. I'm going to be asking the nation's top experts on dietary supplements about their favorite choices and what the industry is heading towards. Let's go. This is your new supplement review.
Hi Miles, so we are microdosing Kanna. Kanna is a psychoactive plant from South Africa known for its empathogenic properties. In macro doses, it's going to open up your heart, increase feelings of love, joy, empathy, and kindness. And in microdoses, it's going to have the similar effects, as well as possibly helping with reducing anxiety, improving mood, helping with addiction, as well as regulating your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for stress, so that over time you're less reactive to your triggers.
That's really important. I mean, you've said a lot about the plant right now, and of course there's no such thing as a magic bullet, but from what I understand from the pharmacology, that this plant actually has 4 pretty active alkaloids that affect the serotonin system in the brain, which of course controls emotion and also controls some of the potential benefits as well as psychotropic effects of some of the more well-known microdosing agents out there. So perhaps, how would something like the Kanna plant stack up to some of those more well-known agents?
Amazing question. So it's going to stack up in the sense that they're going to complement one another. So for education only,
Yes.
But what I can say is that the way that Kanna works is that it's very gentle on your nervous system. I mean, it's opening up your heart. So it's working.
We could all use more of that, right?
Absolutely. Especially right now.
Especially right now.
We could use some more empathy, some more love.
Yes.
And when you're approaching your day from a place of love, from a place of understanding and empathy, no matter what you microdose after, it should be a better experience for you.
Yes.
And what we're all about here is helping people take their first steps into microdosing so that they feel safe with something working harmoniously with their body. And then if they're ready to explore further microdosing, they can.
This video, you're going to learn all about the natural SSRI called Kanna, a South African succulent plant that modern scientific research suggests that Kanna may in fact be a very useful herb. Its active compounds may help with anxiety, depression, to improve mood, and even kill pain. I already knew quite a bit about this Kanna plant many years ago after first learning about it. However, I recently read the most epic article about Kanna online. It was written by a medical doctor, peer-reviewed by a pharmacist, and the post has more than 62 references and is evidence-based, and I learned way more cool things about this Kanna natural anxiolytic, natural antidepressant, and even natural painkiller, which is one of the new things I learned. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Let's get right into it. Kanna's most important chemical compounds are alkaloids: mesembrine, mesembrinone, mesembrinol, mesembranol, epimesembranol, and tortuosamine. Of these, mesembrine and mesembrinone are thought to be the most active. Kanna has produced positive results in multiple studies investigating these benefits, but larger and more robust studies are required to confirm its effectiveness. Mesembrine and complete Sceletium tortuosum extract may work as natural antidepressants. In clinical studies, people who took Sceletium tortuosum as Zembrin, the most common commercially available extract, reported improved sleep and reduced stress. A few psychiatric doctors in South Africa prescribed Kanna to patients with depression, mild depression, and anxiety. These reported case studies have been successful. In some cases, patients have responded better to Kanna than to conventional antidepressants like citalopram. Kanna's mechanism of action appears very similar to many prescription antidepressant and anti-anxiety medications. In cell studies, Kanna acts very similarly to medications like Prozac, Zoloft, Cymbalta, increasing the amount of serotonin available. In a cell study, a Sceletium tortuosum extract rich in mesembrine decreased the stress hormone cortisol. Researchers suggested that the extract may be useful in people with high stress and high blood pressure. These results have yet to be verified in animal or human studies. Depression and inflammation are closely linked, and some cases of depression may be caused by high levels of inflammatory molecules called cytokines. In one study, cells exposed to Sceletium tortuosum extract increased expression of IL-10, a unique cytokine that lowers inflammation and reduces the expression of other inflammation-promoting cytokines. In this way, Kanna protected immune cells and reduced the inflammatory response, which may partially explain its antidepressant antidepressant properties. Kanna is an effective natural painkiller. In a rat study, mesembrine from Kanna was slightly less effective than the strong opioid morphine. High doses of Kanna activate opioid receptors in the brain. We naturally produce opioids, endorphins and enkephalin, to soothe feelings of pain and boost sensations of reward and pleasure. Other compounds that bind to opioid receptors include morphine and oxycodone. Unlike these prescription painkillers, Kanna does not appear to be addictive. In rats, active compounds of Sceletium tortuosum extract also activated the receptors for GABA, opioids, prostaglandins, and melatonin. GABA calms brain activity and can decrease anxiety. Natural opioids kill pain and create a sense of well-being. Cholecystokinin reduces hunger and prevents inflammation in the gut, and melatonin improves sleep quality. Prostaglandins are complex molecules, but the receptor Sceletium activates EP4 may support gut health and prevent whole body inflammation. High doses of either Sceletium or mesembrine were used to trigger such widespread activation in rats. These effects have not been observed in human trials. Kanna is considered relatively safe. No side effects are expected up to a dose of 6 milligrams per kilogram of body weight per day, or 420 milligrams in an average human adult. However, some people may experience nausea when they start to use the herb. According to traditional practitioners, most people get used to Kanna after 1 or 2 doses. The safety profile of Kanna in pregnant or breastfeeding mothers has not been studied. According to both traditional knowledge and rat studies, Kanna is unlikely to be addictive. Rats do not actively seek out the herb like they would seek out an addictive drug. In multiple anecdotal reports, people have suddenly stopped taking Kanna with no adverse effects or withdrawal symptoms. And it's for these reasons mentioned that I believe Kanna is truly Mother Nature's most epic natural SSRI.